Good morning, all. Today is the 7th of June 2016. As you can see, I'm on my second trade right now, and so far, two contracts at a time. So far, I'm up about 42 ticks here. My first trade was like a 7 tick winner. I started it out as fading this move, and as it goes down, there were certain things that I was looking for, didn't like it, got out, and I thought I was in a wrong trade location, so still able to capture 7 ticks out of it, and then got back in at 33 because when I saw this move right here, 50, 32, 110 transaction contracts, so I went ahead and got back in for a short, and actually that's let's see, I believe, oh yeah, okay, so I believe right around here is when I got in. I think it was this candle, and I took like 2 ticks of heat, and then continued to decline down. I was recording it, and I screwed up on the recording, but I got out at the 20 level. I think it was my last exit. I just flattened it out just because I was seeing this consolidation. So as I was watching this, I was seeing 100, 200 transactions at a time, like right around this range right here, the top of this range right here. So right now there's a there's a cap of transaction around here. Let me see if I can draw a area here. So you can see every time it revisits that, it'll get rejected, and this is on a 1 minute chart. So and this code that I put in together was trying to capture the huge transaction, and it's filtering out all those onesies and twosies orders. So as you can see, this one right here, there's a difference in 1180 of all between all the transactions that was taking place, and the huge orders are happening right here. So in any event, so I was watching that. I could see rejection, and then here now the price got lower, and then it's getting rejected here, but it was bouncing off of the 15s. So I decided to just get out at 20. I think was my last exit. So that's that. The other market looks like you got to be careful about the S&P, because that one just closed like right above this high, and I don't know if that's enough price indication that price might go higher, and kind of pre-marked my levels already of where it'll potentially get challenged, and start testing the lows again. So anyways, that could be a false breakout and just roll back over. The dollar, I'm very concerned about if this thing collapse. For many technicians, I bet you they're looking for a head and shoulder pattern. And if the but my concern about this dollar is the real deal, meaning if this collapse, the crude oil would go up in price. If oil goes up in price, that's not good for consumers because everything else would rise. And I remember this back in 2009. I used to buy some food in the vending machine, and you could see the vending machine prices literally goes up 20, 30% in price almost on a weekly basis, and just happened to talk to the person that fills the shelf, and they said they just cannot keep up with the oil prices, or at least the truck that fuels the transportation, or I guess all their inventory to fill the vending machine, so they have to raise prices as well. And that's just one example, but you could see if you put that in a larger scale, grocery stores, everything will go up in price. So that's not good for any consumer. So so that's kind of my concern for the dollar. So I mean, in your trade desk, it's just a trade, but in the real world, you got a bigger problem. So that's kind of my concern about that. In any event, let's see what else is going on. Let's see if there's a Forex news. Not really much Forex news going on. Let's see, it's already 7:30. Revised labor is up, I guess. And tomorrow is the crude oil inventory. This one I'm for sure not going to play because the pattern that I've been watching has been going on for about I don't know, 2 or 3 times already. So normally it'll last like 3 weeks worth or 4 weeks worth, and then it changes again. So I'm just gonna watch it and see what happens because I'm thinking tomorrow or Wednesday that it'll further explode to the upside. That's because try to get to this price level here. The weekly, 50, 70 around this range, there's this window here of potential good transaction. So I'm thinking the push is really gonna have to be around the 52 level, 52. Even test test this pivot highs here. So I didn't even look that far, but it's a good catalyst for the price of crude. So not good for or at least in my point of view, not good. Certainly, Texas has been rising in price. I mean, our rent went up 10%. So in any event, not good for economy. So, and like I said, the raise is merely, if you get one, it's like 3%. So how can someone keep up with rising prices if seems like you're just getting poorer every time? So anyways, not good for anyone. In any event, I'll pause the video. If I see another opportunity or a trade, I'm gonna try to take it, see what happens. I'll be back. Put my hands, and while I was doing that, I was revising my code. And as you can see, I think I entered around here earlier at I think it was 33, and there was a imbalance right here at 194, and as you can see, it actually traded around there, and it's declining from that point. So I think my code has some merit here for me to keep this one. In any event, I'm still sitting on my hands, waiting for this congestion to finish somewhere. It has to go somewhere. My bias still to the long side just because of the daily and the weekly. The weekly, especially the weekly. I mean, you can't ignore this right here. So I was watching this last night, and it was so the weekly is kind of the key here. So the play is you either start scalping it and shorting, taking long side, or you look to the higher time frames for guidance. So, and I'm kind of looking for the higher time frame to confirm my trade before I actually get in, because if this thing breaks, maybe you're looking at this area right here again, because I mean it hasn't really been tested. It broke out of this level and hasn't looked back since. So I wonder if it's going to look back 49.71. So I'm gonna set on my hands. I'll be right back. Pull back. Got in at 50.01. Stops right here at 97. So 4 ticks. I'm gonna try to play a little scalp trade here. See if I can See if I can get quick 10 ticks here, because right now the trend is still down. Um, so we'll see. Meanwhile, I'll pause the video. I'll come back. First one, I'm just gonna hold on to this one until maybe 25. Let me see if I can get. Yeah, well, see if I can get 20 ticks on this one. Maybe even less. Low, high. This is 24. Um, all right. Well, I'll put it at 20 ticks because I'm worried about this one. If this thing doesn't pierce through. Okay, so now that went through. Yeah, I'll take 20 ticks. See what happens. I'll come back. Close to getting stopped out on my last contract here. Didn't expect it'll shoot back all the way down. So there it is. I got stopped out. Well, anyways, I think I'm done for today. I certainly made the target that I want. So I hope you learned something from this video. And just to quickly explain my thinking on getting into the other one was this. Notice this thing spiked up in this manner, and then right at the pullback, I was watching this level here. So when this thing came along, I was able to get in around this level, and then I uh, took the first contract out. And I noticed the tape is really slow, so I don't know if that's because of the summer. And then I just let the other one ride. Hopefully, wanting to see if I could win. But so as you can see, it's starting to decline down, which the trend is, is down. At least, this half, it already ran this morning, from 49.44, making a 50.37 high. So I'd imagine a two-leg move today. It's been doing that for a while now, for a couple of like 4 or 5 sessions in a row. So I guess that would be it for me. Actually started taking quicker target on the first one just because of uh, this move, the sideways action move now. So in any event, you guys have a good one. I appreciate you taking the time watching the video. If you could share it, like it, click the like button. It certainly helps support the channel, or at least spread the word. So, and I'm certainly hope that you're learning from it. So, any questions you may have, just let me know. I'm certainly more than happy to help out. I think there was a viewer that asked a question, and a lot of times I make a video out of it related to trading. Then I can see another person maybe asking the same exact question. So um, so I'm here to share those kinds of ideas. In any event, y'all have a good one. Take it easy, and hope you have a good trading. Have a great one. See you on the next video.